Every few years, the Community Foundation brings together organizations from across our county to participate in the Big Give.
So the Big Give is a super exciting one day of giving, 24-hour giving rally. Everything is online from thebiggivescc.com, and we have over 65 nonprofits participating that will be fundraising all day and just collectively giving together. This is our actual third Big Give, branded that way, named that way, but this is actually the fifth giving day that the Community Foundation has done. So the very first one was actually called Match Day, just after the 2008 recession, and a lot of nonprofits were in really great need. Match Day had focused on basic needs, and then we've since grown that to every 3 or 4 years, bringing back a 24-hour giving rally where we just pull the community together to support our nonprofits.
I'm really excited for everyone to kind of be together in one place. Obviously the fundraising is important, but a lot of the nonprofits in this area, we all work together a lot. It's a really great network. And just spending a day together with our donors and the other organizations in town, I think is going to be a lot of fun. I think that's a really exciting way to do fundraising. We have a really generous community. And so I think it'll just be really nice to spend the day visiting with people. Well, this is actually a really exciting kind of bookend for us because 4 years ago we did the Big Give, and at the time we were doing the big fundraising push for our new building. So we were really successful at the Big Give thanks to a matching donor and just the generosity of the community. This year, we are extremely close to moving into that building. So this is a really nice bookend for us to raise some funds for our operations because we are the busiest we've ever been, and it takes a lot of funds to do what we do. And I think a lot of us in the nonprofit community right now are facing a little bit of uncertainty. So it's a really good time for us to be going to the community and saying, hey, we really need you to support these organizations that help so many people that are your neighbors and your community.
The Big Gift is a gift from the Community Foundation, and as community members, we really need to take advantage of this gift. The Big Give is it's a high energy event, and there's a lot of passion and excitement and generosity involved in it. And today we're learning about how we can participate as a nonprofit in the Big Give, this really important opportunity. And then during the Big Give, you can expect to learn about other nonprofits. Find a nonprofit that speaks to your heart and that you want to support their mission. I encourage people to get involved in the Big Give, either from the comfort of your armchair or through your phone or computer. Stop by your favorite nonprofit's office and drop off your donation, or come by the Community Foundation during the Big Give and join in the festive atmosphere.
The Big Give is always fun. It's great to get a chance to mingle with other nonprofits, get a chance to know them and their passions. And it's just a great event to get to know the other organizations, but also benefit our own organization. It's a powerful statement just showing you that this little town of Port Huron, what type of impact it can have on our community, on our nonprofits. I know in 2021 there's over $700,000 that was raised in 24 hours. That shows you just in our community how many people care, and that we can make a big impact in 24 hours. So I'm looking forward to seeing what that number is. Obviously it benefits all of our nonprofits, but the bigger picture is we have a lot of giving and a lot of people in our community that love to give and to help our community.
Make St. Clair started at the end of 2024, so around November or December, and since then we've held probably 10 to 15 different events, from embroidery classes to photography classes, and we're doing trivia nights and all these different things. So Make St. Clair is a dedicated makerspace located in Eddy Elementary, which is now called the Eddy Center, and a makerspace is, think of a big empty classroom where we host events and classes and workshops around anything you can think of creatively. So creativity is something that has been very important to me, and I wanted to build a studio space for myself, and then I thought, you know what, why not open this up to have other people use it and benefit from the lessons that we could teach. And so we have a photography backdrop, we have a 3D printer, we have cameras and lights, and anything you can imagine to create things digitally in this digital age, but also physically. We have embroidery classes and other crafting type classes as well. So we do a bunch of different stuff. Donations from the Big Give will directly support Make St. Clair by providing resources for better equipment, better classes, better programming in general. I think a nonprofit is best supported by its supporters through donations like this, like the Big Give, and whatever ends up coming of it I'm just so grateful for it.
So we encourage donors to do all of their online giving on May 14th, but we do know that sometimes you're out of town or traveling, or maybe you want to give from your donor advised fund or by check, potentially from your IRA if you're over 70 and a half. And so what we're able to do is have donors contact the Community Foundation, either myself, Jackie Hanton, or Sue Schmid, and just work with us to plan your gift so that it can support your favorite nonprofits for the Big Give in advance.
Make sure to go online at thebiggivescc.com or stop by the Community Foundation on May 14th to participate. For Thumbcoast TV, I'm Kaylin Williams.